Chelsea 2, Leicester 1. We finally come away with 3 points. Well, for the second time this season, but albeit not very conclusive, not very convincing. I've already done this video for a 10-minute video and my mic was on mute. So if this doesn't work, then it won't be coming up and you probably won't be seeing it. But anyway, Chelsea 2, Leicester 1. I'm going to make this a lot quicker than I did for the original one. But Sterling finally scoring, finally getting a brace. Not one, but two here today. He could have had a hat-trick. He hit the post as well. Gallagher got sent off. We can't be making this a thing. It's just not something that should be... it needs to be addressed. It needs to be spoken about. 2 red cards in 2 games is just not acceptable. A season or 2 ago, I think we went a whole season without getting a single player sent off. This is the kind of discipline that Chelsea has. And even with players like Rudiger that we used to have, I can't remember if he ever got sent off for Chelsea, to be honest with you. He probably did. But anyway, that needs to be addressed sooner rather than later, because we can't be having this as like a running theme of like, well, you're already on a booking, and so now whenever someone gets booked, you're shitting yourself thinking they're going to get sent off. That can't be the case. It can't be the case. Cucurella and James both with an assist. The James assist, just brilliant. Blasted across goal. Sterling in the right place at the right time, which is something that Chelsea need really bad, is a player that can be in the right place at the right time. Liverpool, Man City, you name it. The top teams have always had well, maybe not always, but like top teams always have players that know to be in the right place at the right time, and Chelsea have failed to have that for quite a few years now, or at least that feeling of a player that knows to be in the right place at the right time. Costa used to be that player, constantly in the right place at the right time, but Sterling, he was there, tapped it in, fantastic goal. The first goal was brilliant, albeit a deflection, but you know, a goal is a goal. I'll take it. Mendy had a far more convincing game today. A few little bits and pieces where I was like, you should probably have saved that rather than let it go out. The one that was right next to his goalpost. I shat myself. I must be completely honest with you. We hit the bar. Well, no, we hit the post. James hit the post. Sterling hit the post. Gallagher getting sent off. I feel like he needs a break. He really needs time away from the sport. He's getting too much hate too soon. Even after his first game, people were saying that he's done. He's not going to be fit for Chelsea. Not fit for purpose. He's out of his depth. He's not good. Today probably proved that is probably the case. But I feel like we know he's got the quality. When he was at Palace, he was fantastic. He was their player of the season and all that stuff. And I just feel like he definitely is out of his depth. He seems really nervous. The first tackle he made where he got booked was just ridiculously poor. Just very, very inexperienced to do something like that. And then the second yellow was, you could argue he could have let him carry on and just let them score, or at least have the chance to score. But these things happen. Two red cards in 2 games is unheard of for Chelsea, and in the modern game, like these days. So we can't be allowing that to be something that happens all the time. Mason Mount subbed at half time, and then we score straight away in the second half. You never know. Mason Mount, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 big chances created. I don't know if he's created any big chances this game. But again, he kind of elusive. I know the whole thing was done because we obviously suffered a red cards and someone had to be subbed. But of all players to take off, it's a bit of a strange one. Bit of a strange one indeed. Big chances created. Still 0. Still 0 for Money Mace. Jorginho getting on me tits a little bit, son. He's getting a little bit annoying to watch. Really dicey movements on the ball. Getting dispossessed. Cucurella nearly got his ankle broken. It was a bit over dramatic, the tackle on him. And the hair flying about is very Dolph Ziggler-esque. If you've ever watched wrestling and watched him, it's very sort of like hair flipping. But it just makes it look a lot more dramatic than it actually is. He gives the ball away needlessly, and just puts the life of just puts the fear in me like no other player when they get the ball. So I wasn't too impressed with Jorginho today. Kai Havertz, what does the man need to do to get dropped? I don't understand. Southampton on Tuesday. We've got Broja at our disposal. He needs to play. He needs to play. He absolutely needs to play. There's no two ways about it. Havertz even got booked towards the end of the game. Broja, if 100% fit, he absolutely needs to play. It's his old club. The mind games will be at play. It's a great opportunity. There's been multiple opportunities, albeit. That being said, it's just no better time than to play against his old club. At St Mary's as well. It would just be nice to see Broja play. Give him a chance. I don't get what he's doing in training that doesn't warrant him playing over Havertz, who does, excuse me, fuck all. He does nothing. The last few games, he does absolutely nothing. I love Havertz. He's an amazing talent, but flipping hell. Well, what does he have to do to get like a one game sort of like you're on the bench for now because you're not doing a fuck all? I don't know what to say regarding that, but if Broja doesn't start, then I'll be fuming. I must be honest with you. Brilliant to see Kovacic back, albeit just for 25 minutes or so. Or was it 15 minutes? Brilliant to see him back. Chilwell got some action as well. So another good one to see there. We're looking not convincing, but 3 points is 3 points. I'll take it. I think we could have been far more, what's the word? Sort of like definitive in the way that we move. The chances that we've had. Sterling probably should have scored when he hit the post, but it was a fantastic save from Ward. It's got to be said. Against a really poor Leicester side these days. We should not be conceding. We've scored. You think they were absolutely out for the count the entire game, even with 10 men against them. We scored 2 goals, and then we concede immediately. What was the time between us scoring and them scoring? We scored in the 63rd minute, and then they score in the 66th minute. It's like they didn't even have a chance the entire game, pretty much up to that point. Then we score our second. You think we've got a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of a chance to see this off, and then we concede straight away. Puts so much unnecessary pressure on the rest of the game. But we got over the line in the end. It is what it is, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1 to Chelsea in the end. 3 points. We go up to 6th place, and yeah. It's going to be a long season, a long season. Champions League football's back. We've got games coming up thick and fast. So if you're looking for somewhere to watch coverage or watch along or anything like that, then by all means, follow me over on Chelsea Fan TV over on YouTube. And also, while you're at it, feel free to follow me here on TikTok or on YouTube or wherever it is that you're watching this video. And hit the like button while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Up the Chelsea. On to Southampton, and then we'll just have to assess where we're going from there. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Up the Chelsea, and peace.